Hey, this is Lord Potato, and this is a what if that I did a while ago, but I didn't do it because I was doing other what ifs. This is what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Scissor 7. Now, I should do a recap. So, what happened? So, 7, a recap on what happened last time. So, what happened last time was Naruto was bullied for his whole life until he met Kurama, Ashura, Indra, and the Sage's Six Pack. He was trained by all of them. He has the full nine tails. I remember saying that. I think I said that. Or was that another one? Ah, shit, I can't remember. So, Naruto was trained by Kurama, Ashura, and Indra, and the Sage's Six Pack. Now, he was also the reincarnation of Ashura and Indra. That's why Naruto has a EMS it's a fusion between Madara and Obito. Now, he's also the reincarnation of Scissor 7, the two personalities, the shadow and the good one. So Naruto has met Scissor 7 on the way when he was fighting Zabuza. Now, he did pass against the whole Kakashi belt test, easily whooping his ass. But when he was fighting against Zabuza, also Naruto's a good barber. The villagers met him, and they just saw him without the mask and the Genji, sort of. And they just respect him. Instead of hating on him, they respect him because Naruto cuts hair very good. Now, on the Zabuza bridge fight, Naruto awoken Scissor 7, but Killer Scissor 7 sword, the demon sword. The blade of 1,000. No, it's the blade of 1,000 iron blades. So, Naruto unlocks that, and he sliced through both Zabuza and Haku's necks off. Heads off. So, he also has awoken the red eye, where it's kind of slicked. And the EMS, he had the other one eye, and the other eye just, like a slicked eye. And he has sharp teeth, he was smiling. He passed out, and this is where I think I left it off. Now, Naruto. He is woken up, and then the bridge is still called the Great Naruto Bridge, but Naruto wanted to change that into the Great Scissor 7 Bridge, or the Great 7 Bridge. So yeah, Naruto is wanting to change his name to 7 instead. So when he goes to the village, because yes, Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura and Naruto go back to the village because yes, they save the whole place. Oh wait, Naruto have found Gato's base, and Naruto went in there with the blade of 1,000 blades, and went through them like it was nothing. He killed everyone and Gato, so that's why I forgot to mention that. But they go back to the village, and they have over a 2 weeks before the tuning exams because they finished that so earlier. So Naruto, in his 2 weeks before the tuning exams, he decides to train, but at the same time also change his name. So instead of Naruto Uzumaki, his name is 7 Uzumaki. I know someone's gonna be annoying to me. But yes, I'm changing his name to, instead of Naruto Uzumaki, he changed his name to 7 Uzumaki. Or just 7. So, Naruto has to start training more with the sword, the dagger, and the scissors. And also using more jutsus and different types. So I do a 2-week time skip, and Naruto applies for the tuning exams, and so his team is now called Team 7, which all of them has S, because you see here, Naruto changes Naruto to 7, because, I like 7 a lot, so, yeah. And so Naruto has just been training, they go into the tuning exams, and similar things happen, and just Naruto answers those questions pretty easily. So Rock Lee didn't fight Naruto because Naruto wasn't the one that was to come the Rookie of the Year. Sasuke still gets his ass whooped. Sasuke doesn't have a Sharingan. Also, is Sasuke gonna be the one to fight against Naruto? No, because if he dies, there's no need to ever bribe him. So, when the whole test happens, Naruto easily passes this, and then waits for his team. The whole 11 question happens. Naruto didn't say shit. And then Naruto goes into the Death Forest. Not many people pass this because Naruto never gave out that whole big speech. Also, I want to mention about something. Konohamaru did play a little bit with Naruto. Naruto did kind of help him out in actual good jutsus. So, those jutsus that kind of require a little bit more than chakra and all that. And also, Naruto was playing Sword of Ninja with Konohamaru. Konohamaru was running around and then bumped into what's it called Kankuro. Kankuro was about to punch Naruto, and Naruto used the scissors to cut on Kankuro's hand, and then he was about to attack Naruto, and Naruto easily knocked him out of the way. And then Tamari was about to hit Naruto, and for some reason Naruto took a liking into Tamari, because Tamari sort of has this, like, how should I mention? She's similar sort of to what's it called? If you haven't watched Scissor 7, actually no. This is what's gonna happen. Naruto was about to also fight against what's it called? Tamari, and then Tamari was about to use her fan, but Naruto was like also about to just slap her away until Tamari, she was about to use a kunai on him, but Naruto grabbed her hands and then put them apart, and they accidentally kiss. Now, if you know where this kind of went, also, that whole music where, like, it happened with 7, it's the same one with this one, the one I'm hearing. So that's why I just got this, like, whole flashback back from Scissor 7. So yeah, same incident happened with, like, 7, but this time it's Naruto and Tamari. Since I'm thinking of all the girls that sort of has, like, the tsundere thing, like I'm trying to think, like, who would have been the best girl for, like, Naruto date, since Naruto is the reincarnation of 7. And 7 kind of likes this one girl from his world called 13. Plum Blossom 13 or something, I forgot her name. So Naruto's kind of likes this girl, and sounds like, why does she remind me a lot about that one person? And Shadow Killer 7 was like, are you dumbass? You mean Plum Blossom 13, something like that? And 7 was like, yeah. How the hell do you know that? Killer 7 says, no reason. 7 was like, whatever. But why does this seem like a familiar incident? So Tamari did try to kick Naruto where the sun doesn't shine, and Naruto managed to dodge, and Gaara comes in and says, damn it, Kankuro, damn it, Tamari, what the hell are you doing? And Naruto says, so, who are you? And Gaara says, my name is Gaara of the Sand. So Naruto is just like, okay. Gaara of the Sand and Kankuro and everyone leaves. Tamari has this, like, blushing on her face because she just kissed a boy, and that was Naruto, my boy Naruto. But she tried to act tough and all that. So when back to Naruto and all that, going and out of the what's it called, test room, Naruto noticed Tamari just with, like, her brothers and all that, and they go into, like, some place and all that, and they get a different scroll and all that. Naruto actually wanted to visit Tamari. So Naruto is just in the forest now with Sasuke and Sakura. And Naruto is just running around, and of course both team yeah, so Sakura and Sasuke, and Naruto says he gotta take a leak and all that, so he does it. But some people try to attack him. Naruto easily bodies them with the scissor and cut their heads off. And then he got the scroll. So Naruto's team had a scroll of heaven, and this team that Naruto just killed has the scroll of earth. So they're running into branch and branch, and then what's it called? Orochimaru comes and tries to bite Sasuke and all that, and then Naruto uses the sword to attack Orochimaru. So Orochimaru tried to block, but he got hit by multiple of the metal shards, and what's it called? And Orochimaru was like, damn it, what the hell is this? And then Naruto pulled out the shards out of him, and then turned him back into a dagger and slashes at, what's it called? Slashes at the neck of Orochimaru, which it was only a mud clone, but Naruto didn't waste that much effort. So they run back to the, what's it called, tower. Now, he told the team to go while he goes see someone. Actually, no. They go in the tower, they do the scroll summoning and all that. And then, Tamari and her brother come in, and then Gaara thought they got here first, but really they didn't. And so Tamari kind of goes into a room and all that, and Naruto was just being sneaky. So Naruto knocks at the door, and Tamari opened it. Tamari opened the door, and she sees Naruto. And Naruto was like, hello there. And Tamari was like, what do you want? Hello. She starts blushing because, Naruto's being like this person, being a gentleman. We're trying to. And, of course, Killer 7 was like, huh, what the hell is he doing? And someone's like, he's doing what I did to, And Killer 7 was like, I didn't expect him to actually fail at the couple of seconds. Asha and Indra are just watching this and like, what the fuck are we watching? So yeah, they are also in there just watching this. And so skip that because I don't really care about the whole little thing. But yeah, just imagine they're just cuddling. They're not doing this whole plus 18 thing, whatever. Cause no, skip that. Don't care about the whole bullshit. Because no, they're only kids. They're only 12-year-old. You fucking perverters, get your mind out of the goddamn gutter. Yeah. So now Naruto is, it's called. Now that's the whole tuning preliminary, and people do can't wait for this. Now Sasuke doesn't have the curse mark, so he wins easily. Sort of kind of gets knocked back also, but yeah. Sakura, she loses to Ino so easily because she's a useless trash can. And then Naruto went against what's it called? Kiba. Kiba was talking trash and all that. Naruto acted by his EMS, and then he rushes at Kiba, hits him. He kicks Kiba up, and then he does a fireball style, fire phoenix. It's a blue phoenix. Since Naruto does use blue flames instead of normal flames, which it hits Kiba, and Nakamura can't do anything because Naruto put him in the Genjutsu to knock him out. And Kiba gets up and he's like, I'm not losing this time, Naruto. And Naruto says, oh really, you will not want to lose. Interesting. Susanoo's arm. So he grabs Kiba. And Naruto's Susanoo arm is a color that's, since I always want to keep it like sort of a color like purple, so it's like, it's purple and red. And so the arm is like reddish and purple. Just grabs Kiba and crushing Kiba, and Kiba says, I'm never gonna give up, and Naruto says, give up, you weakling. And Tamara is getting interested by this because she sees Naruto being this strong and just telling the what's it called, Leaf Ninja to give up, his own Leaf Ninja to give up. And Kiba says, I would never give up, and Hinata's being saddened because Naruto didn't act like this, blah blah blah. So yeah, Naruto says, give up or I crush you to death. The proctor says, okay, fine, give up. Kiba loses and Naruto wins. And Naruto said, fine. Drops Kiba down. Kiba tried to get up and fight against Naruto. And when Naruto kind of turned around, Kiba rushed at Naruto. He says, this is what you get to hurt my dog. Naruto turns around and Naruto said, Kamaweed. Phase through the attack. And Kiba was like, what the? And Naruto was like, Kamui. Gets out of the Kamui dimension, his physical body, and then kicks Kiba out of the goddamn way into a wall. And told him, Kiba, you are nothing but a weakling. Give up, and give up trying to be a ninja. So yeah, that happened to Kiba, just getting knocked the fuck away. Because Kiba is also a useless person. I mean, he's sort of useful more than Sasuke, but is he really? I sometimes think he's kind of useless half the time. He's also annoying, cocky half the time. So Naruto walks back up, and then Hinata still gets knocked the fuck out. Naruto never does that whole thing because Naruto really never cared. And Naruto was like, So they only have a 1 month time skip to 1 month to like train and all that. And Naruto, he trained. So he takes this 1 month to train. But he wanted to go to a hot spring before he can actually relax, and then he wanted to train. Because actually they told him to actually relax first and then train. So when Naruto was going, he just sees this like old pervert that's like sort of like spying on the women through like the fence and all that, and Naruto ignored him. Naruto goes in, asks for what's it called, to use a hot spring and all that. The guy noticed that this kid was Naruto Uzumaki, or should I like to call it 7 Uzumaki. So he said, oh, you're 7. How about this, kid? You give me a haircut and I'll let you go in the hot spring for free. Trade? And Naruto says, fine. So Naruto pulled out scissors and started cutting the guy's hair and saying, so, what kind of hairstyle do you want? The guy says, whatever. And then Naruto does a hairstyle. The guy says, this looks amazing. Yeah, you can go in. Oh, Naruto said, before I go in, there's an old guy kind of like staring into the women's bathroom. I mean, not bathroom, into a hot spring, like outside. So the guy goes out there with the hairstyle and like sees Jiraiya and throws a bucket at Jiraiya, knocking him out. Now Naruto goes into the hot spring, relaxes. Jiraiya is getting his ass kicked by the owner. And then the girls notice this and they were like, a perv beat his ass. So basically, it's the owner and all the girls that were inside beating the crap out of Jiraiya. It's just a gang up on Jiraiya. So Jiraiya is just getting his ass just fucking wrecked by multiple people. And then Naruto gets out of the hot spring and says, that was like good relaxing. Jiraiya's still on the ground, bleeding sort of. And Naruto gets out and he just sees Jiraiya body on the ground. So Naruto walks over Jiraiya's body, like just steps on Jiraiya's body and then walks away. Right. Did my headphones die? No, they didn't die. So Naruto is just like trying to train harder and all that, using the Susanoo, using multiple different jutsus. Also learning how to use a chi way better and the sword, the scissors and all that. And the 1 month time skip happens. Jiraiya never met Naruto, so Naruto is never gonna get that toad summoning. Instead, instead of Naruto learning that, and that 1 month time skip and all that, Naruto actually found a cave. Which, if you know where this is going, yeah, Naruto finds a cave and sees this giant dragon. This giant, I'm gonna say purplish red dragon with black around it. Actually, the dragon has red eyes, and his skin is sort of purple and black. And so Naruto sees this dragon, and the dragon says, "Who are you?" And Naruto says, "My name is Seven Uzumaki." And he says, "Seven Uzumaki, interesting. If you can stand my attack, then you are worth it." And so the dragon breathes purple flames out and hits Naruto. They're like purple black flames. And Naruto uses blue flames to block it. Which, the blue flames got overpowered by the purple flames. Naruto dodges and then uses wood style. And then the dragon was like, "Interesting. You are similar to the first Hokage. And that Sharingan you have in that eye. And that slick red eye. That Sharingan seems familiar, like Mato's eye. Interesting. How about this, kid? I will become your new summoning." Which, I want to also mention, the purple dragon. Fuck, my headphones turn off. Well, I can't hear music for now because my headphones just turned off. Well, it's now me just here. Okay, so now Naruto's this dragon is pretty huge. It's bigger than Gamabuta. So yeah. This dragon was like, "Okay, kid, you will now own the summoning. You are the second person to actually be able to summon me." So Naruto does the whole summoning contract and all that. And then the dragon says, "Okay, I will just do summoning and hand the contract and all that, and you can summon me. See you, kid." So Naruto leaves, and then he goes back. Naruto is now going to fight against Neji. Neji tries to fight him, tell him about the whole Hyuga thing. Naruto uses Susanoo, whacks that bitch across the goddamn... Only, not Susanoo arm and whacked him. He goes into the wall and gets knocked the fuck out. Which people are cheering, because they now found out that Naruto was Uchiha with good hairstyle. That is a barber. So people really don't hate Naruto. They actually just cheer at him. So yeah, Hiyashi is just like, "Goddamn, this kid just knocked the fuck out of Neji, the prodigy." People really didn't care. They didn't boo at him at all. So now the whole thing happens. Same thing for every other match. Sasuke, when he was going against what's it called? Gaara, he doesn't have a... Well, I mean, he managed to unlock the One-to-Mei Sharingan with Kakashi's training. So, similar things happen. It's just Sasuke doesn't have the curse mark. So, also, what's it called? Orochimaru saw Naruto, Susanoo, and the Sharingan. And I think this isn't the last Uchiha Sasuke. So, he wanted to take over Naruto's body, but the problem was Naruto has a QB, so he can't do shit. He's like, fuck. So, Naruto is just watching Sasuke manage to beat Gaara. Gaara goes berserk. Sasuke goes over after him. The whole Konoha crush happens. Kakashi tells Naruto to go after Gaara and all that because he seems unstable. And so Naruto rushes. And so Shikamaru and Sasuke goes also. But Naruto's far ahead. He's faster than both of them. So when he gets there, he meets Kankuro. He easily whacks Kankuro out of the way. He sees Tomari. And Tomari says, I'm sorry, Naruto. And Naruto says, "Don't call me Naruto. Call me Seven." Smiles at her. Knocks her out. Then the back of her neck just karate chops her. Because he was that fast. Gets to where Gaara's at. Gaara is fighting Naruto. Then Gaara goes into Shikaku stage. And Naruto says, "Summoning Jutsu." The giant purple dragon was like, just roar, roar. Also, want to mention Naruto. Those purple flames that the dragon used are actually stronger than those blue flames that Naruto used. Is Naruto gonna get those kind of flames? Hell the fuck yeah. He just gotta train with the dragon. But that's just a little spoiler I want to mention. So, the dragon roars, and Shikako was like, what the fuck? How the hell did you just get that? Sasuke is seeing this, Shikamaru and Sasakura seeing this, are like, wait, hold up, that's a fucking dragon. And the dragon just says, so what do you want, boss? Or kid? And Naruto says, I want to go take out that One Tails before I even destroys the Leaf Village. And the dragon says, gotcha. He does purple flames and throws it he shoots it at what's called Shikaku. Shikaku tried to use wind bullets, but every time those wind bullets it hit the fire, but increased the fire more and more. And Shikaku was like, shit, gets hit by it, and he turns into a glass Shikaku. Just kidding, not really. Instead, he just gets hit really bad, and he's just all burnt. And Naruto jumps down and punches Gaara in the face. Knock him the fuck out. Actually, no. Better yet, slap that bitch woken up. Just slap that bitch until he awakes. So, yeah. Gaara wakes up and he just says, why? Why are you so powerful? Naruto says, well, bullshit? And Gaara's like, what the? Okay. No, it's the power of friendship and blah, 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 blah. Whatever Naruto said in original canon. He did talk no jutsu to Gaara. So, yeah. So, Naruto rushes back to the Konoha Crush and all that. And he sees, Orochimaru going against Hiruzen and this barrier on there. While Naruto is still on the dragon. He just hops back on the dragon when he's done talking to Gaara and all that. Tomari and Kankura saw the giant dragon. They're like, holy fuck. Naruto carries Gaara towards Tomari and says, take care of him. Beautiful or something. Yeah, Naruto just told Tomari that. Tomari blushes. Kankura says, hold up. What the fuck is happening? And Naruto says nothing. And Naruto jumps back on the dragon and flies towards the place. People see this just giant purple black dragon, and the dragon just roars. People are seeing this dragon and like, hold up, what the fuck? Kakashi's like, aha. Jiraiya is still fighting these snakes that, well, not the snake. This giant snake with Gambunta and all that. And Naruto saw the snake tells the dragon to just grab that bitch and chuck that bitch away. And so what the dragon does is uses his like claw leg, grab the snake and chuck that bitch out of the way. People are like, hold up, he's saving us. Whose summoning is that? And Jiraiya was like, what the fuck? Gambunta's like, wait, you are a mythic type creature, a summoner. Who even summoned you? The dragon says, look up at my head. Naruto just stand there with his arms just crossed. And Gamuta says, who is that kid? My summoner. And Gamuta's like, are you saying the kid just summoned you? What the fuck is his chakra coils? His chakra coils are just massive. So yeah. It looks like your summoner is an old pervert. Gamuta's like, I know that. Don't you think I already know that? Luckily, this kid isn't even a pervert. Haha. And so, Naruto said, wait, hey, I should really call this dragon a name and all that. Perlo? No, not Perlo. Purple. You know, I'm just gonna call him Darkness. Yeah, I'm just gonna call the dragon Darkness. So Naruto says, Darkness, how do you do those purple flames? Darkness says, well, you gotta increase your blue flames into purple. Just put lots of chakra when you're about to use a blue flame. And Naruto says, do you think it can go through that barrier? Well, the dragon said, I mean, do you have any wind jutsus? And Naruto says, yeah, I have a very powerful one. It's a very powerful. Do you think your purple flames can actually combine with it? And the dragon says, you bet it will. So the dragon, darkness, just uses his purple flames. He blows it out, and Naruto uses wind style, wind hurricane. The wind hurricane mixes with the purple flames, and it hits the barrier and shatters it. While Orochimaru was still in there trying to attack Hiruzen with the second Hokage, and the first and second Hokage just burned into ashes, and their bodies were free, their souls. And so Orochimaru had like a bunch of burn. He had like third-degree burns everywhere, and Hiruzen wasn't even scratched. The two of the members of the Sound Four were also burned up. They died, but two of the others were surviving. And so, one of them tried to escape with Orochimaru, and the other tried to fight back. Naruto went down there and said, Rasengan! Purple Flame Rasengan! Because, yes, he mixed wind chakra, and he wanted to make some blue chakra, and then increase that blue chakra to become purple. And just smashing that guy. Boom! Burning him up. And the dragon says, well, it looks like my time is up. He poofs away, and Naruto says, thanks, man. Hiruzen's like, Naruto, my boy, were you that summoner of that dragon? Naruto says, why, of course, Hiruzen. Who else would be this amazing? Hiruzen is just, and the Amos are just shocked. Also, I wanted to mention, before Naruto was about to do that whole thing and save everyone, Naruto used the dragon to take out Danzo. So yeah, let me just do that real fast. Naruto just like used purple flames to destroy Danzo. Well, that purple hurricane flame and all that kind of went towards Danzo's like whole root ambo and all that base that was in the outskirts, and just burn it up and destroy a bunch of root ambus with Danzo in there. So yeah, Danzo just got absolute fucked. And so Naruto is now just like thinking. He's like, yeah, interesting. So after all that Konoha Crush and all that, Jiraiya told Naruto, Hiruzen told Jiraiya that he wants Tsunade to become the Fifth Hokage. So Jiraiya says okay, and then he said, what about my my godson Naruto? And Hiruzen says, you mean 7? And Jiraiya said, no, Naruto. 7. No, Naruto. 7. No, Naruto. Damn it, he's changed his name to 7. God damn it. And Jiraiya was like, hold up. Why the fuck did he change his name to 7? Because he wanted to. Jesus Christ. Pay attention to your goddamn godson. Stop being a goddamn perv. This man, the kid even saved the freaking village. He summoned a giant purple dragon. Do you not pay attention to him at all? Are you too busy on your goddamn research? Naruto comes in and says, oh hey Hiruzen, I heard you wanted a mission with me. And Hiruzen said, well, I'm telling this guy to look for Lady Tsunade and bring her back to become the Fifth Hokage. Naruto says, got it. Naruto leaves really fast. He does summoning jutsu, summons the dragon, and Naruto flies. And Jiraiya's like, Hiruzen says, well, you gotta go catch up with him. Goodbye. He decides to leave, and Jiraiya's like still just shocked. He's just like standing there. Naruto finds Lady Tsunade because he told the dragon to unsummon himself. And so the dragon does it. Naruto finds Tsunade. Tsunade was like, who are you? Naruto says, my name is Naruto. Well, not Naruto. 7 Uzumaki. And Tsunade says that's a dumb name. And Naruto says, well, Tsunade is a dumber name. And Tsunade gets angry and says, "You want to fight me, kid? Okay. If you win, Naruto says you become the new Hokage. Sure, why not? Because she's drunk and all that." And Tsunade was just like, Tsunade. Tsunade says, "Bring it on, kid." Naruto just like takes her down so instantly, easily. Tsunade gets angry. She summons her summoning slug and all that. And Shinizu's like, "Oh no, this kid is about to die." Naruto says, "Oh, you want to play that game? Okay, summoning style, or I mean not summoning style, summoning jutsu." Dragon comes out and roars. The slug despawns, like not despawns. The slug kind of just unsummons herself away. Tsunade, and the pig are just like, "Holy fuck!" Naruto says, "Do you give up now?" And the dragon just roars again. Other people are just like, "Holy shit, that's a fucking dragon!" And Tsunade says, "Fine, I give up. Fine, I'll become the whatever the hell you told me to." Naruto says, "Okay, fit Hokage you are." Hit her in the neck, ties her up, put her up the dragon, gets Shinizu also and the pig, put them up on the dragon also, and then Naruto says, "Hey darkness, now go to the Leaf Village." Jiraiya is running around. Well, he's trying to catch up where Naruto was last scene, and Jiraiya's kind of camp outside because yes, he wasn't even next to any village, so he couldn't get a hotel. And then the dragon just passed by and roared, and Jiraiya was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This brat, did he find Tsunade?" And then he sees Shizune and the pig. He sort of managed to see that was because he put chakra in his eyes and he managed to see that. And then he sees Tsunade. And he's like, "This kid has found Tsunade while I've been using freaking spy nectar. What the fuck?" And so he has to run back to the Leaf Village, and he passes the fuck out when he gets to the gates. The two gate guards are like, "Shit, what the fuck happened to Jiraiya?" They get him to the hospital. He just tired the fuck out from just running. Tsunade becomes a fit Hokage, and she talks to Hiruzen and all that, and talks about who is Seven Uzumaki. And Hiruzen says, "Well, the boy is very powerful. He's one of the people that managed to stop Orochimaru from destroying Konoha and all that. Also stopped the Shukaku with that summoning. He's a very powerful kid. I was gonna rank him up to Jonin because how powerful he is. So yeah, that's what happens. Naruto is ranked up to Jonin. So Naruto gets towards Tsunade's office, and he is ranked Jonin. He's like right there. He's like, "Okay, here's your vest and all that." Naruto says, "Can the vest be purple?" And Tsunade's like, "Oh my fucking days, no. Can I at least have a purple coat over it? Because Naruto is gonna have like this purple coat over it, and a hood over it also." And Tsunade's like, "You know what? Fine, just have it. I don't care." Naruto's like, "Sweet." Jiraiya said, "Hello, Tsunade. Hello, Naruto." Naruto walks away. Okay, Jiraiya says, "Wait, Seven." And then Seven turns around, and Naruto just turns around, yeah. And Jiraiya's like, "Are you fucking serious? I'm gonna call you Seven Uzumaki." What the fuck? Why did you pick a fucking number? Naruto says, "Well, I didn't want to be called, fish, what, isn't Naruto like, let me pause for a second. Isn't Naruto sort of, like something like for ramen or something? I forgot. It was the fish cakes." But Naruto just says, "I don't want to be called Naruto, fish cakes. I want to be called something random." Sure, Seven counted for it. Jiraiya's like, looks at him dead in the eyes, and then Naruto just feeling so uncomfortable, and he says, "Okay, bye, Lady Tsunade. Can you tell this creepy old man to get away from me? And like, I want him on a radius to be far, far, far away from me. This man just keeps looking at me. Okay, bye." And Tsunade just tells Jiraiya, "Jiraiya, why the fuck are you looking at him?" Jiraiya explains, Well, he's the goddamn kid of Minato, but what the fuck is wrong with this kid? And Tsunade was like, I mean, you're staring at him weirdly, very weirdly. So, I mean, what do you want the kid to say? Joy's like, I'm sad now. Tsunade says, whatever, Joy, what do you want? Joy says, well, I wanted to take Naruto on a 2-year training skip because the Akatsu's are out there trying to collect the tail beasts. But I heard they were gonna stop after a 2-year time skip. After 2 years. So now says, I mean, do you really want the kid to go? Because I feel Naruto is just getting stronger by himself. Joy said, no, the kid needs me. And Sanai says, oh really? When last thing I checked, he was the only one who brought me back to the village by himself. By summoning a dragon and easily beating me. So, last time I checked, you weren't anywhere near him. Also, I also checked, were you here in the village to train him? No. What were you doing? You got your ass kicked by the hot spring owner and all the women in the bathroom. And then Joya said, how the hell would he even know? Naruto come back, he said, this is a little too small of a vest jacket. So Naruto says, okay, here's the last one. And Naruto said, okay, thank you. And then Joya was like, kid, before you leave, would you like to go on a 2-year training skip with me? 2-year training with me? And Naruto said, hell no. Last time I checked, weren't you the one that peeked on that women bathroom? I mean, not bathroom, hot springs, and then I had to tell the owner, and then the owner kicked your ass, and then I kind of just walked over your body. Why the fuck would I want you? You're basically a pervert. You're worse than Kakashi. There's no hell and way I want you anywhere near me. And Joy just felt that like, ugh. Tsunade is dying laughing on her chair. She's like, damn, this kid does not care. And then Naruto said, okay, now I'm gonna take my leave and leave. Now bye. So he leaves, and Joy's like, ugh. Tsunade, did you just hear what that kid has said? Tsunade is just dying laughing. So yeah, Jiraiya is not gonna have that whole bonding with Naruto. But I'm gonna leave it up for the next time on part 3 for this. What if? So yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, and potato. Still gonna upload this probably tomorrow, not today.